how you get revenue and sales into your store immediately when you launch it. If you are new here, my name is Amy Montgomery. I have sold over $5 million in my own product-based business. I have sold out my own e-commerce store in 1 week and making $10,000. I have sold out my own anti-aging serum. I'm at 53, by the way. I have sold out other brands within 48 hours with organic content. And I have consistently turned myself into Amazon influencer with organic content that consistently sells for me every single day. I have done marketing for celebrities and some of the largest e-commerce brands that exist out there today. And in my marketing agency, I consistently do social media and marketing for e-commerce brands across the board. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can launch your store and start to get buyers immediately. Most business owners, most founders that I run into are having the same issue. And, they'll spend all of their time and all of their energy on SEO and on a pretty website and make sure everything's cute and all of this. And then they'll do a bunch of PR and then everything's crickets. And there is this notion that if I get my website up and then I'll get ads, that somehow I'm going to get buyers. Well, you might get buyers, but you're going to be competing on price and you're going to always have to be discounting your products. And then the cost of consistently having to get new buyers is going to keep you from actually scaling your store. So in this video, we're going to dive into one of the programs that I have launched in my agency that helps new e-commerce stores or those that are struggling or those that are just starting online. Maybe they succeed in retail, but they haven't really been able to break into that online space, how they can right out the gate start making money. And so I really saw a lot of business owners struggling with this and trying to run ads, hire me to do social media and trying to run ads and just thinking that if they went viral that somehow that was going to be the ticket to success, or if they got the right ad, that was going to be their ticket to success. And there's so many other components that you've got to have to scale your business. And we'll go into that where, you get your business from a 3% conversion rate, which is your industry average, all the way up to 60%, right? So we want to make sure that your revenue continues to grow and that we're always doing the right things to get your store to the next level. And if you're curious about how to do that, make sure you check down below my Thrive audit, which is an audit you can go ahead and do for your own store that is going to spit out for you the components that you need that brands that are producing $60 million a year or more are actually implementing in their e-commerce store. And so you have a little bit of a roadmap of what you personally need to do, because it's personalized for your store, what you need to do to take your business to the next level. But today we're going to be talking about those of you that either are not at 3%, you don't have consistent sales, you don't have reoccurring buyers, you don't have an email list that's going to keep on buying, which you have to get to if you're going to survive. And you want to be able to start to generate revenue in your business. So what I like to do is called a launch. Now, when you do a launch, and you launch a product, you're going to do a promotion. It's somewhat like a promotion, but it is packaged in a very, very unique, special way for your business that creates a viral buzz. And so you don't even need ads to do this, although if you did ads, obviously it's going to amplify it, right? It's a really good strategy for those individuals that might sell things that there's all kinds of restrictions online that doesn't really allow you to post certain things. We're all talking about the certain different supplements and things. There are a lot of things that just kind of keep you from running ads. And so doing a launch is really, really great to be able to draw those buyers in. And we do it in such a way that these buyers are coming into your email list, they're subscribing, and they're excited to buy. They're excited to buy, right? And you build this list up. Now, what's really important, this is extremely important, is that you want to look at your email list when you do this and you want to get it to maybe, depending on how much revenue you want to bring in, you want to assume that your email list is going to convert at a 1, 2, or 3%. 3% would be really high conversion. So if you assume, and let's say assume 1% to be conservative, how many people do you need to get in your email list to meet your numbers? And that's what you want to focus on. And then you're going to reverse engineer it, and you're going to promote for quality amount of time. Now, depending on if you have ad budget, depending on if you're going to do this without ads, is going to determine how long you promote before you launch. So you want to create the buzz, and then if you're doing it without ads, there's some things that you're going to have to do to be able to get your message out there, to connect with people, to get people to opt in, to get people excited. But once you have that list, then people come into your list and they get updates on your product. They get updates on the status. They get updates on, maybe a little glimpse of what's in your promo that you're doing. What do they get, right? Maybe it's a little sneak peek here. Maybe it's a little sneak peek there. And then you're going to warm them up, get them excited. They're going to be raving fans at this point. Raving fans, excited for what you have to offer. And then when you finally hit the number that you want to hit your revenue goals, and you're going to launch your promotion. And it is really, really nice if you can harness some UGC or influencers online. Now, when you do this, you don't need somebody that's got millions of followers. You don't need someone that's like myself that has 100,000 people on TikTok following her. You can go with a smaller influencer. Maybe they've got 5,000 people following them, 10,000 people following them that are super loyal. But you do want to make sure that whoever you ask what their actual conversion rate, what are they selling that actually converts, what's their audience actually buying, making sure that they get an ROI. Because if they can't give you sales numbers of what they've actually been able to do and what they expect they're going to be able to do for you, you don't get paid off of views, right? So if you're going to pay them to do some sort of sale, you want to make sure that you're considering that. But if you go after the smaller influencers and you're not expecting them to sell, what you're going to expect them to do is do a video right on that launch week. And they're going to use a very specific hashtag. They're going to tag you, depending on what platform you're on. Ideally, like maybe Instagram. You can do TikTok and then stitch the video and show people that are, they're opening up your product. You're going to create this excitement online that other people see, the people that have subscribed, and you can send those messages, those videos out to your email list. And look, this person has opened it. This is an unboxing. This is this person's experience. And, to be honest with you, this could be your friends doing it, right? People only want to know, does it work and will it work for me? And so when these people are doing these videos, you can give them a nice little script that this is exactly what's got to be in this video in order for people to care about it, and in order for it to get some traction online, and in order for us to be able to utilize it for our launch. So you have all this buzz going on, people subscribing to your list, people tagging you. It's this huge movement that starts to happen for your business. And so then when you open up the gates, people start to buy. But then it doesn't end there. Then you're going to have other sequences that are going to lead people into becoming repeat buyers. You're going to turn your business into more of a community and a tribe of people that are there for a reason. This is one of the strategies that I utilize to help people to get their first email list, to start to get consistent sales on a consistent basis. And you can do this with every new product. So you have a new product, you do another big launch. Hey guys, we're doing another big launch. And the other thing that I want to mention is that I like to use, there's an app, the King Sumo app, that allows you to also give away things for people to resharing your content. So they get to enter, and they get more entries the more that they share your content. Share it, share it, share it. So that allows you to get some free attention online, and it's a benefit for them because they're sharing it and they get more opportunity to get free product from you. They're going to be excited. So to make all of this work, you really have to have strong messaging, a strong offer, a strong campaign that's really going to convert people. And you need to be able to, especially if you're not using ads, you need to have access to some sort of community to be able to do this. Now, if you are looking for somebody to help you with this, I encourage you to look for my program. At the time that I'm recording this, I'm doing a promo for it, and you can actually check it out. It's an amazing deal, and you get access to my own Facebook group of over 2,000 individuals where you can launch your product and launch it to those 2,000 people and give you a little bit of a win to start to grow your business and see if you get any bites and see if your launch and if your offer is good enough to be able to start to give it out to the masses. And I'm also going to be giving you all sorts of training on how to go viral online and how to sell without even having social media, and how to just start from zero. And we're going to be turning your website into a high conversion website so you get to that 3% conversion rate. And it's just packed full of all sorts of things that are going to help you take your business to the next level. So hopefully you will consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and check out my program. If it interests you, I'll link it down below. And guys, we'll see you in the next video where we're going to be talking about how to increase your revenue from 3% to 60%.